Hey, what's up? This is Jordan Vayat. Today is really just about three new values that I've picked up along the way. One of which I learned last year, but I hadn't really applied until uh, I guess this year so much. Mainly just because I felt maybe like I was doing it partially, but I never really. I just remembered it, and it was something that you keep in the back of your mind until something happens, and you say, "Okay, I should probably apply this rule right now because if I don't, then everything might mess up." So these are a couple of values that I'm really standing on, that I'm really trying to develop for myself. I haven't, obviously become perfect, but it's good to keep these in mind. So number one is treat everything like it's urgent. Number two is it's not over until it's over. Number three is the rule of gratefulness. Gratefulness is so important. Um, it's so much more important than you might think it is. So I'll start with number one, treating everything like it's urgent. I met a woman last year. I'm not sure if I can name her, on camera or anything like that, but she was awesome. We're gonna call her Tina, okay? Now Tina was really cool. She was awesome. I have never in my life met anybody who believed in me like she did, and I had just met her. I was working at an office supply store in Pasadena, California, and she came in and she felt like we clicked. Like she left and came back and said, you know what, I feel like there's something between us. It wasn't sexual or anything like that, but she was like, I feel like you have a future in you, and I really want to take time to talk with you. So this woman was on top of her game. She was up here, okay, and she was awesome. And I mean, we had good times. Like she invited me out to coffee. I got hot chocolate. I don't really like coffee that much, to each his own. And she believed in me so much, and I've never in my life met anybody who believed in me the way she did. And so she was a very smart woman. I mean, super smart, and she had a lot of knowledge, a lot of previous knowledge, and with all of that to still come to the table, knowing how failures can turn out, knowing what to look for, what kind of person to not be around, and to see something in me, with all this, she didn't see a failure. She didn't see a person who's definitely going to lose. She didn't see losing anything, and losing behaviors, losing mindset. She didn't see any of that. She didn't see any red flags. She just said, man, I believe in you. And that was pretty awesome. So she taught me to treat everything like it's urgent. She said, if there was one rule in life, it would be to treat everything like it's urgent. And somebody taught me this. And I said, well, what do you mean? She was like, procrastination will destroy you. And so, I didn't really take it seriously. I took it serious because I believed in her and she believed in me. And so everything she said, I remembered, but I didn't necessarily apply that until I started missing some opportunities. Opportunities that I was like a day late for, or an hour late for, or um, just just things that if you had just gotten your act together. Preparation plus opportunity makes for success. And I didn't take the time to get prepared. And so a lot of opportunities came between last year and now that I was slightly unprepared for. But I guess there's no slightly if you don't meet the goal, right? So I was just unprepared. And it led me to um, to think about what she said. Treat everything like it's urgent. So that's value one for today. Definitely, 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 if you have the opportunity to prepare yourself or get something done or knock it out, knock it right out as soon as you can. Your top priorities, go all the way down the list. Just knock it out, knock it out, knock it out. Whatever you can do. Not to say that everything can be knocked out all at once, like long-term goals. Those are obviously long-term, but what you can do today, get it done. Get it done because there some people like to say that they believe in second chances, but there's not always second chances, and sometimes you can miss the opportunity and it doesn't come around again. That's important. So that's rule number one. Value number one. I like to call them values. Also, it's not over till it's over. Number two. Okay? Number two is really just about you persevering despite the fact that it looks like you're about to lose. Sometimes you will lose, and sometimes you have to take the L. It sucks. It really does. But you know what? Sometimes it's okay. I mean, I'm not one who's big on losing, but congratulations if you lose, because now you can evaluate and you know what not to do next time, and you can win. So that's completely awesome, and that's something that we all. It's irritating sometimes to lose, but sometimes we have to deal with it. That being said, just try and focus on the fact that despite the fact that it looks, by all appearances, by all means, it looks like you are about to lose. Remember that you're a winner, okay? Winners do things that other people can't do. So the people around you might not be able to tell you how it's going to turn out or how you're going to win, but as a winner, you can. So it's your job to do it and to see things through to the end. I was doing a particular activity. Let's keep it simple. If you're playing, who's played a video game and their friend Madden football, and it looks like you're all the way down, like you got 15 seconds on the clock, and your friend, your best friend, is like just talking all this crap, and you're about to lose, and it looks like you have no hope. I mean, you're just a touchdown away, like it's not looking good. It's like 10 seconds. All of a sudden, you get an interception, all right? And now you're going down. That person can't tackle you. You're going down the field, and then you finally get to the end zone, and you spike the ball down, and you're dancing, you're doing your thing, and you're like, "Yeah, I just beat you. I just busted your butt. I just stomped you." It feels good, right? But that's a very simplistic representation of what it means to win when it looks like you're about to lose. If you're having a test, and you forgot to study for it, should have treated it like it was urgent, but it's hey, it's okay. It's okay. Now that you didn't, you are on the back burners and you're just getting it done. Knock it out. You can still get an A. You, keep going. Keep going even after it's over. Okay? So even if it looks like it's about to be over, you might still win. You're a winner. Winners can win in no time at all. You can turn everything around. Just know that everything can turn around despite the fact that it doesn't look like it at this time. Keep fighting. If you lose, okay, you gotten to the point where you kept fighting. Good job, because that's what you're supposed to do. You lost, okay. You reevaluate yourself and you keep going afterwards. So now, after the loss, you keep going. You keep going. You keep going. You meet your goals. Sometimes you lose. Sometimes you win. Most times you win because you're a winner. Okay. Sometimes you lose. It's okay. It's okay. And when you're trying new things, you might lose a lot until you get good. So, but that's how you become a winner. Number three, last one for today, is gratefulness. Gratefulness is so important. So important. The reason I say it's important is because when you're grateful, you cannot be angry and you can't be fearful. Gratefulness eliminates fear and anger simultaneously. So, what does this mean? This means that if you're an angry person or you're a person who worries a lot, that means during the times that you're angry and during the times that you're scared and fearful, you're not focused on being grateful. And because you can't do both at the same time. Now, I use this tool, and this is not to say that, I'm saying that, you're not thankful, or you're just not a, appreciative person. That might not be the case, but just acknowledge the fact that you can't feel both at the same time. So, when you find, like, I used to be a worried guy. Like, first I was angry, and then, like, for a long time, I was I was angry. In a long time, I was fearful, and I wasn't really angry. But you know what I realized? I said, okay, you know, once I was taught this lesson, I said, I it's true, and I haven't been angry or fearful really since. And if I find myself getting scared, first of all, I disapprove of fear anyway. But if I find myself worrying about something, I'll just focus on what I'm grateful for because it'll eliminate that fear. If I find myself becoming angry at myself or my situation, I'll just say, okay, what can I be grateful for? What's going on? And you keep fighting. You use that. I use it as a tool to level myself out. You can use it however you want. And if you have new ways to use it, teach me. But the reason I say this is because when you need to keep moving forward and fear and anger are holding you back, it's almost impossible to move forward uh, in all the ways you truly desire when you have one thing really hindering your motion. So appreciate life. I have I had a dream. It was like a daydream not too long ago, and I was walking outside the house and I had just such a rough day and things just seemed to be going wrong. And I thought to myself, I said, "Hey, you know what if life was what if life was not this? What if we were born into a world where there were nothing but fireworks, beautiful fireworks, spectacular fireworks, just fireworks going off, and like you just appear, and there's people around you, and there's fireworks. Now, some of the people are, and this is your life, all right. You literally just come into existence. There's fireworks going on, and there's people around you, and then it's done, and then it's over, and you see people leaving the show. They kind of just disappear, and everybody knows that the end result is you're going to disappear at the end. What do you want to say you did? what how can you what would be the most satisfying way to leave that plane of existence? And I said I would have loved to have enjoyed the fireworks. I would have loved to have enjoyed the show. Some of the people might have been bumping into me, and some people might have been loud, and I might have fought my way. I might have spent all my time fighting my way for a really good seat, or I might have spent my time hating myself because I was in the back and somebody was really close to the fireworks. Might have not liked the way I looked. I might have just hated the fact that people were so close. I could have spent my time in so many different ways, but and a lot of people do, but when you're there and you just look at it and you say, okay, yeah, I could have spent my time hating green fireworks because I don't like the color green. But when you spend your time um, in a variety of ways, you kind of just take your time for granted until the very end, and then you say, man, how could I have enjoyed this? I just wish I had appreciated everything. I just wish that despite the fact that my neighbors were really close, despite the fact that I may not have had the best seat, well, what other people consider the best seat, because I can still see fireworks. I can still enjoy life, see fireworks, enjoy life, enjoy what life has to offer. Um, I probably should have done that. And so, stay grateful. Watch the fireworks. Enjoy your life. Watch the fireworks. Enjoy the happy moments. Make other moments that might not be so happy, change your mindset. Make those the happy ones and enjoy them. Because at the end of it, what do you want to say? Man, I was grateful as heck. And if a bonus to having that mindset is enjoying it and being satisfied towards the end of your journey, if a bonus to that is the fact that it also eliminated your anger and fear, how awesome is that? Do it. So I encourage you, you can do all things. I have faith in you. You are the man slash woman. Whoever is watching, you are awesome. You are a great person. You can do it. You can do it. And just keep your mind focused on your goals and on your dreams, and keep being inspired and keep being amazing. And I'll talk to you next time.